This estate sale started on a Monday and I totally forgot. Today is Tuesday and this is half off day. I thought all of these products would be gone and they aren't. I'm going to ask $20 for that Kitchen Magic. There's currently no comps. I picked this up for $1. It sold really fast for $15, and I also picked up that Tilex pen. I picked up 3 bottles of this Corning Wear conditioner and cleaner. Mine just have a different label, but 2 of these are new, 1 is used. I'm gonna list mine for $45 or best offer plus shipping. And I was just taking a lucky guess on this one, and my guess was not correct. So just because cleaners are older does not mean that they are worth any money. So I'll probably end up just using that product.
That's 20, and what's that, 40?
Everything else that I leave behind is not worth anything, so I just, again, leave those products behind. And I do pick up 2 more items in the garage, but I don't record it because it's during checkout. But I will throw up some screenshots and I'll show you guys what else I picked up. I ended up spending a total of $7.50, and this is the sale that I'm recording myself for my outro for my last YouTube video. So if you go to that video, you'll see me open up the bag and I kind of show just a general idea of what I purchased, but that is actually from this sale. I also do not show a couple of products that I pick up because those are on my cleaning product Bolo list that I have available on my Patreon or Etsy. Had I been feeling a little bit better this day, I would have picked up that vacuum cleaner, but my back was just telling me not to pick up anything even remotely heavy. So I did not pick that up, but definitely keep an eye out. And I just don't feel like shipping items like that right now, but keep an eye out for vacuum cleaners like that. Vacuum cleaners are some of the easiest things to look up because they all have model numbers. Ever since seeing a vintage Howdy Doody pencil sell for over $150, I have always looked through pencils and pens. I'm not too sure exactly what I'm looking for, but if something sticks out, I always look it up. So I had just sold some colored pencils for, I believe it was $25 for 4 of them. And the reason why I looked them up is because they said something about being made out of walnut on them. So I always look for things that stick out, things that look different. We'll look this up. I get asked a lot, how do I know if something goes bad? This is a prime example. Items will separate, they'll get cloudy, the color will change. Now this is a big time Bolo, I hope. None of these have sold, but a shampoo has sold for $80, and then the ones that are listed really high. So I'm definitely picking that up for 50 cents. And obviously the ones that are listed way above market value, so that's why they have not sold. So I will be listing mine for $45 or best offer. Okay guys, we are back, and it hasn't even been a couple of days since I was just here, and I found some really good stuff. I found a couple of Bolos, and always buy these home electrolysis systems. I'm going to pay around $5 for this one, and I'll probably sell it for, I don't know, between $20 and $30. That's usually the going rate for these. And then there's some stuff up front. I didn't record. I'll have to go up there and record. I feel like it's something, but I don't know because I don't know much about this type of stuff. So once I'm done here, I'm gonna go check out actually, I wonder if I should look this up. Anyways, I'm gonna go check out the linens because last time I was here I bought that Ralph Lauren comforter, and I just want to see if maybe they brought out any sheets or anything to go with that. See if I can figure out how to open this thing. I wonder if this is just like a mirror to open, tilt forward slightly. Oh yeah, it's just a big old mirror. Yeah, no, that's really cool. It's only $4. So usually based off of that one sold, I would have picked this up because it's so cheap, but the fact that somebody has this listed for $10, they've totally tanked the market. And green are the other discounted product or colors. These little baggies are some of my favorite items at the thrift store. I've found some really great items in these, so make sure you're looking through these little bags. If they have little tiny items in, pull them down and really take a look. I think I've looked up Cityscape. Actually, I've sold Cityscape before. It's Mary Kay. Bod. They didn't have any beauty products in the display case. So from now until the end of July, I plan on putting out one short video a week just about a certain topic and sharing some knowledge about it. This week, it will be about hot rollers and hair tools. Even though this is Jordache, it says that it's their version of Polo Red, which I don't think Polo Red is made anymore, so I'm going to look that up and see if this will be worth anything. Lesson learned, always pass on Jordache after looking that up. This curling iron has been here for forever. I thought it would be worth something because the barrel is so big and it's Helen of Troy, but when I look it up, there's only one sold. Okay guys, this has a really bad sell-through rate. It's 505. It's taped shut. So there's 13 listed and only 3 have sold. But I feel like some people have this way overpriced. So let's see the condition of this one and what I think I can list it for, and if it would be worth it or not. Sell-through rate that it has. Okay, so it's new. I'm definitely gonna buy it. I'm gonna list this for $40. There's only one other new one and it's listed for $60, even though the sold comp is for $40. So I'm gonna buy it, list it for $40. When it comes to the linen aisle, I just walk down it really slowly looking for certain Ralph Lauren patterns. I also look for Waverly, Pottery Barn, and Cross Sill. Now linens are where I have the most knowledge just because I have been selling linens for over 20 years. Right here I think this is Ralph Lauren Rodeo Drive, but I just have to touch it and I can tell this is definitely not a Ralph Lauren sheet. In the early 2000s, my parents and I would drive all over Ohio, Indiana, and Michigan looking for those Ralph Lauren Rodeo sheets because they were selling for so much money because Ralph Lauren sold out of those all the time. At that time, the Ralph Lauren outlets were still selling Ralph Lauren linens and we were buying them for less than $10 a sheet and selling them for closer to $200 per sheet. So my video next week will be all about linens and it'll be about Ralph Lauren, Waverly, Cross Sill, and some Pottery Barn. So these are the items in the display case and I wasn't sure if I should buy these. I had him pull one out for me and it was priced at, I believe it was $7. I could not find solds on these things. I was struggling even with Google Lens. It just was not pulling stuff up for me. So the one item that he pulled up, it was priced at $8 and it was selling for around $25. I passed on all of these. Because recording in the thrift store is still so new for me for YouTube, I forgot to record when I walked in here, but I picked up both pairs of these Revlon readers. These are both from the early 90s. Of course, there's no comps. I went ahead and picked them up. They're $1.99. I'm asking $25. And then this Oscar de la Renta belt was $1.99 as well. And I'm going to ask probably around $30 for that one. I used to look over belts, not even give them a second glance. And I've been selling quite a few belts lately. And my Goodwill has belts priced at $1.99, which is a really great price. And I'm selling them, I'd say my average selling price is around $25 for a nice belt. So I go ahead and pick up this Levi belt. I think it's really cool with that little pocket looking piece right there. I'll probably price this one for $20 or best offer, hoping for a quick sale. And that pack of Premier Protein in the cart, that's for personal use. That is mine. I throw that in my coffee in the morning, and it's actually really good. Don't pass up suspenders as well. There are some suspenders that sell for really good money, especially if you can get some vintage ones. But unfortunately, none of the ones at my store today were worth anything, so I don't find any suspenders. But I would say LL Bean is my favorite pair of suspenders to find. They always sell really quick, and they're usually consistently selling for about $25 to $40. I was so sad to see that both of these mugs had damage on them, front and back. So I did not pick these up. If these would have been in better condition, I probably would have asked about $30 for the set. Mushrooms are really popular right now, especially in kitchen items. So if you see anything with a mushroom on it and it's vintage and it's kitchen, definitely do a quick Google Lens search or just pick it up. And then if you notice that bag in my shopping cart, the pet store is right next door. So I ran over there first, grabbed a few things, and then ran over to Salvation Army hoping to find a few things to pick up to resell. So I just bought these storage containers at this store, but then I noticed all of this makeup. This is all brand new Estee Lauder. It was $3.99 a piece and I bought everything. I spent a total of $67 on all of this. There's a couple bottles of perfume in there too. I drove out to this estate sale. This was like an hour and a half away from home. They had some items that I was hoping to buy. I did not end up purchasing any of it.
Wow. And that's gone.
I can't stand when grown-ups act like children at estate sales. Again, I'm out of town, so this is not my normal crowd of estate sale goers. It was definitely a lot different.
There is no blasting.
This company does not do sign-up sheets, so everybody had to just stand outside and wait. I waited outside for about 30 minutes. I was probably the 7th person in line, I would say, and this was a really weird setup. This is a duplex, and everything that I wanted to buy was on the other side. I didn't know which side to go into, and I just chose the wrong side. I grabbed about $100 worth of combs and one brush right here, and these are priced at 50 cents a piece. I like to move through sales quickly. This has nothing but linens. I can tell just from walking in that none of these linens are linens that I sell. I don't sell clothing, so I'm moving on to the next room. So Old English scratch cover, this one right here, you want the one with the pink lid. The other ones aren't worth any money. This was the only thing on the other side left that I wanted to pick up. I've sold Resell right before. It's definitely a slower seller, but when it does sell, it sells for a decent amount of money. I left the other pieces behind just because I know those might not ever sell, or they will take a very long time to sell. I missed out on the big Magnolite roaster. I only ended up paying $15 for this Dutch oven. I was sidetracked by the flatware, and I heard the lid rattle inside the roaster, and I knew it was Magnolite as soon as I heard it. So I turned around, saw somebody was grabbing the roaster, and I grabbed this. I sell a lot of digital cameras, so I always pick up any chargers that I find, and this is a charger and a battery. So I definitely pick this up, especially for $5. So now if I find a camera and I need a charger or I need a battery, I have more options. Cameras always sell for more when you test them. I had seen about 4 signs for estate sales on my way out here, And I am in the middle of nowhere. This is the first estate sale I stop at on my way back home, and I do pick up this digital camera for $10. I end up spending a total of $20 at this sale, and I got some really great items. So I passed on this Avon Scarecrow. I was hoping he was fiber optic, but I'm picking this one up. And I'll show you guys everything that I end up picking up. Once I put it all in my trunk, I don't record anymore at the sale because I forgot my little phone holder. So I had to buy everything without looking it up because there's no service, because I'm in the middle of nowhere. So I bought this Canon. I kind of showed you guys. I don't know what it'll sell for, but I bought a lot of like if these don't sell, if these aren't, I don't think they're discontinued scents. That's personal use. I bought 3 candles. These 2 right here are discontinued scents, so those will sell for probably about $40 to $80 a piece. And then I just thought this was neat. I don't know if I paid $20 for everything. So I got this. This is Hallmark, and couldn't look this up either. I don't know if anything Big Sexy is worth, like if anything's discontinued. I've never looked that brand up. And then I got an old Canon camera, and then I have sold this. Normally I don't wait to post holiday items, but I'll get about 70 for this closer to Halloween. Close to 60. So not too bad. I should make a couple $100, a few $100 off of this $20 pickup. And this Yankee is for me, for home, because the other, like I said, the other 2 were discontinued. This is another item that will sell for probably double to triple the price closer to Christmas. So I went ahead and posted mine, but I listed it for how much I know it's worth, and I believe that's somewhere around $80 to $100. My favorite room to go into at estate sales is the bathroom, but unfortunately this sale just didn't have anything worth picking up. I did find this one tray of perfumes, and unfortunately, there just weren't any that were worth too much money. Most of these are Avon, and then that Wind Song spray you see in the back, those are a bust. Always check the bottoms of perfumes. There's usually a little sticker on the bottom, and it'll have what brand name it is and how many ounces the bottle is. Sometimes it'll also have a year and what country it was made. 3-ounce Dixie cups are discontinued, so whenever I find them, I always pick them up, even if the box is not brand new. I've been looking for one of these for a while. I've never found one, and that one is almost full. So I'll probably just ask a little bit less than that comp, probably somewhere around 28 to 30. I have been studying cleaning products for a really long time, but I feel like I pretty much have these down packed at this point. I know what brands to look up and which ones just to totally pass up. I do have a Bolo list with 30 of these cleaning products that have been discontinued available in my Patreon and Etsy shop if you're interested in purchasing a Bolo list. So this pack of Dixie cups, they're brand new, but these are a little bit larger. But with this comp, I figure I can get around $20 for this box. And when I went to go check out, they let me have everything for just what I paid for that Christmas pyramid. So all of this cleaning supplies is free that I pick up. Okay guys, so that's where I'm going to end this one today. So that last set of estate sales that I went to, I was like near death in back pain. I kind of toughed it out. I should not have went to that estate sale. That was an hour and a half away. I actually ended up in the hospital the next day, and I am in the parking lot for my first day of physical therapy. So my back's a hot mess, my sciatica's a hot mess. So that is why, again, this week, my videos are late, and that is why they were coming out late last week as well. So my videos might not be on a normal schedule for at least another week or two, I would say. I'm really excited to start this little series, diving deeper into certain topics. So again, on this Saturday, I'm going to release a video all about hair tools. And then tomorrow, which is Friday, will be my second video for the week. So this week you will get 3 days of videos from me. So next week, hopefully it'll be a more regular schedule, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. But this week we are going to be Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That first estate sale, that one was advertised on estatesales.net. And then the other ones that I stopped at on the way were just signs that I was passing on my way to the estate sale. So I knew on the way home I wanted to stop there. And it was nice for me to get out and stretch and walk instead of sitting for an hour and a half driving home. I found some really great pieces. I'll definitely make some money. I did stop at another sale, but I was just done recording for the day. So I did find more items than what you see in these videos. My video tomorrow will be my first day back thrifting after taking almost a week off. So that Thursday that those sales were recorded, I didn't leave the house until Wednesday. So I did nothing Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So yesterday I went thrifting and I was gone for almost 7 hours, and I found a lot of really great items. I have so much to do. My living room's a mess. My kitchen is a mess. I have finally figured out that I am the problem at my house. That my reselling, I need to keep it in the basement to keep the house clean, because when I was not going out thrifting or to garage sales, the house stayed spotless the entire time I was laid up. So I'm the problem, not my kids. Okay, so it's time for me to go in for my first appointment, so I'm gonna go do that. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. But again, thank you guys so much, and I will see you on my next video tomorrow.